Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do hopefully a quick video of Tower 28. I want to do a full face. I think I have everything of the line right now. I'm going to rush through this video a little bit. I don't have any internet. The AC guy is coming. My son is currently asleep and my dog just got picked up. So it's been a wild ride. I look a little like worse for wear because I just exercised and I'm trying to squeeze it all in one day, but I still want to get a pretty good video for you guys out. I've zoomed in already a little bit and let's just go with the first product in hand. I'm going to be reading off my phone. I want to talk about this mini that I have. This is the Tower 28 SOS Daily Rescue Facial Spray. I have mine in the smallest tube. And I've tried this a few times. It has a few claims. It says here, it's a soothing, purifying, and repairing daily rescue spray for angry, stressed out skin. 100% natural. This is a clean beauty brand. If you're into that, wish there was a one singular definition on clean beauty in the beauty industry. Right now, I feel like some people are using it as a marketing technique. I actually don't feel that with this brand, but that's a video on its own. Right now, my skin is a little bit angry with me. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I started exercising. I sometimes get that when my skin is just purging itself. But this spray, it has a really decent mister. Whew. I like that you can get this in a mini. The claims, the whole purifying for angry skin and everything, to be completely honest, I don't know if it works that way, but it is a very finely beautiful mist. And I can imagine that in the summertime, this is just a really nice pick-me-up. Supposedly, or from what I understand, you have to use this as sort of a toner step. I'm using it before my makeup because I've seen other people use it before their makeup. So I'm sort of going to be using this as my primer step. So I do really like the spray. I just don't know if it's worth the money. The next, I have the Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen. This is an amazing product. If I can just off the bat say this myself, the fact that they got this National Eczema Association accepted, I bet that took this company a long time to get that little stamp of approval. I believe it's the first complexion product that actually has that stamp. It has a 12-month shelf life like most other complexion products. I have mine in the shade Mulholland 20. It's a 2-in-1 mineral sunscreen with broad spectrum UVA, UVB, SPF 30 protection, a light medium coverage. Sunny Days evens out redness and soothes UV stressed skin while maintaining a natural finish so your freckles and moles and real skin can have their moment in the sun. Now Mulholland is a pretty good shade match for me, other than I find that the tone is a little bit peachier than my own skin color. Off the bat, I like the packaging. This kind of dropper idea, it's just really nice because you can just, you know, put a little dot on your face. I've seen people use a ton of this product. For me, these two stripes, I'm going to try to have this to be the only thing that I'm using today. So I don't want to use more than this. Even this already feels a little excessive. I have redness, but that's just because I'm rosacea prone and I have some olive tones in my skin. The olive tones I don't want to accentuate. It actually pulls my face down. But if I accentuate the yellow tones in my skin, it actually gives me a nice radiance. So I tend to lean for more yellow toned complexion products, but for right now, as you can tell, it's not the worst match ever. I think the tone is pretty decent. I agree with the claims of it being like buildable medium coverage. And so far, I'm really liking this product. I do have some cons, but let's first apply the product on my face. I'll apply half my face first so you can see the difference. So I know that there's a big goop here, but here you can see a clear difference between how this looks on the skin. You can still see some of my freckles peeking through, not too much. My freckles aren't very defined, so they're clearly easily to cover. But here you see some of my pimples still peeking through. I don't really mind it, guys. Skin is skin. I like seeing my natural skin. I feel my makeup looks more natural if you also see a little bit of my imperfections underneath. I usually use less of the product, but I wanted to give you a better understanding of what this product looks like, the texture of this product, the fact that it's not very watery, and of course it has the SPF, but I am also wearing an SPF underneath. I usually go for SPF 50. It's a nice product to go on a holiday with because it's sort of a tinted sunscreen and just very like no makeup look. It feels really nice. It does have a bit more of a dry down than you see right here. My only con with this is it doesn't always wear the best. At some point you kind of see my pores peeking through. I think the benefits outweigh the negatives of this product. I think it's just a really nice concept for a tinted sunscreen to work this well. Actually, I'm really impressed by it. It has really good reviews in general, so it works for most skin types. I think because I'm so oily and I have bigger pores over here, I'm very fussy with what looks good on my skin or not, and this one just doesn't wear the best out of all of them. It has about 6 hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours in, I realized that it's sort of like breaking apart around my pores area. So that's my only con with this. I like the packaging, I like the concept, I like this brand, and I do like this overall complexion product. Then for powder and concealer, they don't have a powder or concealer, like they don't have any eyebrow products. So I do want to keep to the clean aesthetic. I also did my eyebrows with the Westman Atelier pencil. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Kosas concealer, and I'm going to use the Westman Atelier powder. So I'm just going to skip through this little section and then move on to other complexion products. Then let's go in with some complexion products. I have a few of these complexion products next to each other. All of them are not first impressions, guys. I have one of the BeachPlease blushes. I have the Bronzino and the Sculptino. The Bronzino I have in West Coast, and the Sculptino I have in Getty. So on top, you'll see the Bronzino. In the middle, you'll see the Sculptino. Lastly, you'll see the BeachPlease blush. The Bronzino is in West Coast, Sculptino in Getty, and the BeachPlease is in Rush Hour. Packaging-wise, they're all the same. They have this kind of plastic clear packaging. I like the packaging. It does get a little bit muddy and dirty. That's my only con with it. Other than that, I think the packaging is quite on brand. It feels very clean. This blush is more pigmented than I actually gave it credit. Again, I am applying a little bit too much, but I do like the way that this blends out, and in the end it looks very natural. I think it looks pretty fluorescent right now. This particular color reminds me of the shade Fever from Victoria Beckham Beauty, so if you're liking that type of blush color, I think you might like this color as well. Nude pinks are kind of like my comfort zone, and they do have a nude pink. I think it's called Magic Hour in their collection. Unfortunately, I didn't get it because I always have the same colors and I wanted to expand my horizons, so I'm going in with this blush. It's not really the color for me, but formulation wise I do think it looks very natural. I'm going to use a different brush to blend this out because I used a little bit too much. So as you can tell, I'll blend it out. It looks much more subdued. The color payoff is much better than I expected. I didn't expect it to look like this the first time I used it. I do really like this blush formulation. I actually think that this might be a really great blush for the springtime because it does gives me spring vibe. Next, I want to show you guys the difference on my face between the Sculptino and the Bronzino. Now, originally when I tried the Bronzino, my one criticism is I'm not really into the shimmery bronzing effect. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, and I just want to show you guys what it looks like on my forehead. I'm gonna go in with the Bronzino first. So here's the thing, I think the color is nice. I'm not really into the radiance of it. I'm quite oily leaning, and all these balms layered on top of each other, it makes me irk a little bit. Now on the other side, I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to put the Sculptino, and then you see the difference in color. So here you can see, I just like this much better. I feel like this is a little bit too luminous for my taste, and this is more my speed. So personally, I like the Sculptino much better. I think the Sculptino packs a lot of warmth, more warmth than, to be honest, I was expecting in the beginning. I expected this a little bit to be more of a contour shade than a bronzing shade. I would use this as a bronzer, not as a contour. Since these are all balms, I'm gonna use a little bit more than I usually would when I do a demo, because I feel like my skin is just gonna eat away at everything that you see here. I probably need a little bit more powder in my routine, so I'm gonna go back in to my Westman Atelier product and just powder the face a little bit. So far it's looking really good. I would recommend both products if you're into a glowy bronzer. I actually don't think that the formulation of the Bronzino is bad, nor do I think that West Coast is a bad shade match for me. I just don't think that this product fits my makeup routine aesthetics in any way, and therefore I would definitely recommend this one, the Getty shade in the Sculptino formulation. Before we go on to eyes, I want to put something on my lips because they feel incredibly chapped. So I do have 3 of these multi-liners. I really like these multi-liners. I actually like them for just eyes and lip. The one I use for the eyes usually is called Draw Me, which is the brown one. And the one I use for the lips usually is the one called Work of Art. So let me quickly do some swatches. I'm gonna line my lips with my favorite shade, Work of Art. I have a YouTube short on these one-liners where I use them all over the face, even in my eyebrows and as cheek products, because they're made to use all over the face. So check that one out if you want to see how you can use these liners even better. These liners are so lightweight. You do have to sharpen them, so you have to be someone that like wants to sharpen them. They feel like back in the day, like in kindergarten, you had these type of crayon pencils. That's what they feel like, but they're not really dragging. They're not the most emollient formulation, but I don't feel like they drag. I do like the wear time on them. I think this is an interesting formulation by Tower 28, and I do really like it. Then I'm gonna go in with this chubby stick. This is the JuiceBalm Tinted Balm in the shade Mix. Let me just swatch it. I only picked up one of the shades, but they have quite a few of these shades. And this one has been living in my office bag. So what I like about this product is it's sturdy, it's chubby, it's easy to use, it's easy to take with you, it's just really travel friendly, and it's very hydrating on the lips. Compared to the lip jellies, this one I have had for a while, and this is the reason why I even became interested in the brand, because I absolutely love this product. Compared to each other, I think that the lip jelly still wins in hydration. This is just a really nice formula. Very nourishing, and it smells like coconut. Out of everything, this is one of my favorite products off the lineup. I like it better than the chubby stick, but I would travel with the chubby stick a little bit more. It's not called chubby stick, by the way. It's called a JuiceBalm in the shade Mix. But again, this one lives in my bag. Both of them have a purpose in my collection. So do not get turned off by anything when I say like, oh, I like one better than the other one. I think both of the products are amazing. I just think that this is the more hydrating product. It's really nourishing the lips. For eyes, they don't have any eyeshadow products, but I am gonna go in with one of the other one-liners to do a liner. But first, let's go in with the Victoria Beckham Beauty new eyewear sticks. I'm gonna go in with Trench first. This one has been one of my favorites since I got it. And I'm just going to knock out any of the coloring on my eyes. I have the shade Pecan on standby, but I don't think I need it. I'm gonna go in with the one liner in the shade Draw Me and just do a little bit of a wing. This is a beautiful chocolate brown liner. Now, if you're gonna use this on multiple surfaces, your lips and your eyes, make sure to sharpen them in between and try to sanitize them. And lastly, what I have is this mascara. You've seen this mascara before on my channel if you are a subscriber. I really like this mascara. It really makes my lashes longer. I'm gonna use the mascara on its own without any primer, nor I'm gonna curl my lashes because I want you guys to see the difference. Gonna put a little bit of this Moon Dust shadow. Every time I see this packaging, I think about Tower 28. In the shade, of course, Space Cowboy, which is all over the internet right now. Put it in the center. So guys, this is the final look. This is the full face of Tower 28. I still have to get rid of some of my mascara, but I'm gonna end the video here because my son is awake. I hear him crying. So guys, this is everything that I have from Tower 28. I really like this brand. I don't think there were any duds, no duds in this entire collection so far. It's a clean beauty brand if you're into that. It's also cruelty free. They really look at their formulation. A lot of their products are approved by the National Eczema Association. Check out their website. Some of these standout products I feel are the lip jelly, the mascara. I actually really like the Getty Sculptino as well. I think those are the standout products for me, but again, there were no duds in the entire collection. I feel like I'm put together, but I don't feel like my makeup is all caked on. And I hope you guys liked this video. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you liked anything about this video. Also, make sure to press a like, comment down below if you have any questions, and if you want to buy anything, I'll put the affiliates down below, or you just want to know what shades I was using again, I'll put everything in the description box below. Guys, I want you guys to have a beautiful and happy and healthy day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!